You wanted to be a dope documentary.
It gotta be dope.
Showing who you are, what you've done.
I don't know, boy.
You've accomplished. Like, a documentary is a big thing. Like, you don't want nobody doing a documentary about like trying to just make your whole character look weak. Like, that's petty behavior.
And I want to know the company that did it so we can talk, you know what I mean? Because if it's on me, I need, you know what I mean?
I don't understand why that's like legal to do though.
Documentaries more like a mockumentary, shit like that. How can it even be called a documentary? Is it called a documentary when it's not?
Once you become, if you're a public person, you're in the news,
do it.
you can be Googled.
So do you think that it's wrong or not?
I think it's wrong. I'm not with it either. I think that.
I'm not with it.
Do we all agree that it's wrong? Thumbs down.
We not making our podcast not going. We don't talk about people. We take things and internalize it. We was talking about. It was a general conversation about do people have the actual right to make a documentary about you, and how would you feel if it was you? But I get where you're coming from. But at the same time, I'm not trying to walk nothing down. Like, if it's smoke, it's smoke. You know that. But everybody panties is in bunches. Oh my God.
It doesn't feel like this is a big.
No, it ain't nothing.
Yeah,
but the thing is,
the
like,
intention was not to come at him.
If you shooting and you saying they and these guys, and you got a picture and I'm in the picture, I'm shooting back. And it's with whoever. It's with whoever, whenever, however.
We know.
Whatever.
We know.
Yeah.
Only the tough guy with the non-tough guys. And that makes me look at you very different. Because I never knew you were like this. You basically started out, 50 called you out a bunch of bums that were sitting. He called you squatters. He didn't say, oh, I'm only talking to Jim Jones. He said, all of y'all. That's how 50 give it up. You know how 50 give it up. When Fat Joe and Jada sat next to Ja Rule, he said, all y'all get it. If you ride in a car with his op, everybody gets shot. I'm starting to realize, Maino, Jim Jones, I'm waiting to see if they're going to get tough with the tough guys.
50 Cent is not backing down one bit in this full-on showdown with Jim Jones and M.A. He's hitting the gas like the brakes don't exist. I'm keeping it 100 with you guys. Fabulous better figure out a clean exit strategy, and Dave East might want to link up with Max B because this lane is getting seriously dangerous. 50 is moving like he wants a total lockdown, even aiming to snatch the very building where their podcast operates. That move alone got the rap world buzzing and taking sides hard. This whole situation is straight up wild, and I'm just laying out the play-by-play. The streets are getting grimy, and the tension is thick. Who really has the right to tell someone how to move when the game is meant to be sold, not told? That line hits extra hard right now. Ever since 50 dropped that P. Diddy documentary series, the noise has been non-stop. Heavy backlash mixed with real support. Some cheer it on, others feel exposed, and the split is loud. One thing is crystal clear though, you do not want to be on 50 Cent's bad side. History shows exactly what happens to anyone who tries that route. So the big question now, did the lobby boys make the same mistake? The pressure is real, the chess moves are out in the open, and I'm saying it again, Fabulous should find a way out. Dave East needs to step back, cut a few tracks with Max B, and slide back into his spot in hip-hop. Once certain people started speaking on 50, things got messy fast. I want to show you how this all started, so you really get it. You can see shots being taken without even saying 50 Cent's name, and that's the wild part. Respectfully, they're being subliminal, but 50 never plays that game. He's always direct, always straight to the point. They keep tossing around the word documentary like it's a slight, clearly not feeling his angle or the exposure. Even if the shots were subtle, everybody knows 50 hears everything. When he responds, it's never coded, never late. And let's not forget, there's history with Jim Jones, plus that past tension with M.A. People also forget 50 was the one who helped M.A. land his deal, and that fact matters big time. I keep repeating it so you understand why this situation hits differently. Once 50 saw what was going on, he wasted zero time. He posted, and boom, it set everything off immediately. These guys are basically squatters. They owe $250,000 for the space. They're filming their podcast, flexing in best-dressed fits, yet can't even cover their bills.
about you. You wanted to be a dope documentary.
It gotta be dope.
Showing who you are, what you've done.
I don't know, bull.
You've accomplished. Like, a documentary is a big thing. Like, you don't want nobody doing a documentary about like trying to just make your whole character look weak. Like, that's petty behavior.
And I want to know the company that did it so we could talk, you know what I mean? Because if it's on me, I need, you know what I mean?
I don't understand why that's like legal to do though.
Documentaries more like a mockumentary, shit like that. How can it even be called a documentary though? Is it called a documentary when it's not?
Once you become, if you're a public person, you're in the
they can just
news,
do it.
you can be Google.
So do you think that it's wrong or not?
I think
not
it's
with it.
wrong. I'm not with it either. I think that.
I'm not with it.
Do
I
we all
think
agree
you
that
should-
it's wrong? Thumbs down.
That's exactly what was said, and 50 Cent didn't waste a single second responding. He went straight at them. No hesitation, no filter, just pure pressure. Now, let's be real for a second. Maino has been on a crazy run lately. Online, he's been everywhere, turning the volume all the way up. Whether it's academics, Whack 100, or whoever, Maino has been talking his talk non-stop. I'm not taking sides here. I'm just telling you what's unfolding. And the internet has been on fire. But 50 wasn't done at all. He doubled back and posted more photos, including one of Jim Jones at a Diddy party, and that definitely made people raise their eyebrows. Then he really leaned in by posting the literal definition of a squatter, just in case anyone missed the point. That was a clear play for headline moments, no wasted movement whatsoever. But Maino didn't sit quietly. He fired back quickly. He posted an old picture of 50 with a jerry curl and said, "Meet Killer Curly, ladies and gentlemen." He followed that up by saying, "He helped me get my record deal back in the day, so I'll always respect that, but this is still going left." He questioned what the real issue actually was, and he hinted that something deeper might be at play behind the scenes, whether that's ego, tension, or old feelings bubbling back up. One thing is obvious, though. This back and forth is loud, and everybody is watching closely. Like I've been saying, Fabulous, please find an exit. You're a solid dude for real, because this can turn ugly fast. 1 minute, everything looks calm. Next minute, this whole podcast situation could be done. Look straight at the camera and tell me when we have ever known 50 Cent to be bluffing or just talking for attention. That man moves every single time he says something. Nobody believed that Diddy documentary was really coming either, and we all saw how that played out. We already know he's got more projects in motion, more serious work is lined up, and these things take time to build. But this right here might have been the thing that pushed him over the edge. In his mind, this is war now, and once he locks into that mindset, it's game time. The first thing he does is post that picture, and the caption says everything. Remember, he's already putting it out there that these guys owe $250,000 for the space they're in right now. I'm not gonna lie, I thought Jim Jones owned it too. I thought it was paid off, bag secured, no problems. But 50 is clearly telling a different story. Then he says, "I didn't even have this on my to-do list, but if you insist, I'll make time." That sounds like a warning shot all by itself. He goes on talking about trying to buy the space where they film. He even hints at owning a major portion of the operation. And right there, the tone changes completely. No jokes, no games. I gotta keep it a buck with you. This is where things took a sharp turn, because if 50 Cent really moves to buy a major piece of their podcast situation, that's nasty work. That's power moves, pressure tactics, chess, not checkers. I'm just laying all the cards on the table. If this is accurate, then they don't even fully own their own situation, and that's wild. I don't know how solid all this info is yet, so drop your thoughts in the comments. But if 50 Cent really can swoop in, buy it all up, and shut things down at will, that's a straight-up power move. Is this the new way wars are fought? Not with bars anymore, but with ownership and leverage? I'm keeping it real with you guys. There's been gatekeeping in this game for years. People blocking lanes, stopping others from leveling up, whether it was in rap, the industry, or now even podcasting. That's just facts. And if someone is coming at you openly, trying to mess with the work you just dropped, the response isn't always friendly. Sometimes it's business that moves over feelings. And this kind of play isn't new either. It's been happening behind the scenes forever. The difference now? The scale. Not everyone operates at 50 cents level. That's why it might be smart for certain people to pull back, especially after that post. History shows that when he says something, he usually means it. I don't know who signed where, who owns what, or what the contracts say, but one thing is crystal clear. When you're dealing with someone at this power level, the rules shift fast. Right now, the pressure is heavy. The stakes are insane. This isn't just a few words online anymore. This just got way more serious. You gotta know when to step back and when to cut your losses. Most people don't really understand the art of war, and that's exactly what 50 Cent is doing here. This isn't loud talk, this is calculated pressure. It looks like he's ready to dismantle things piece by piece. That's how real power moves operate. Now I want to hear from you guys, for real. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Can 50 actually dismantle the podcast they just built? Could he really step in and take control of the whole situation? I'm just asking, but let's be honest, it's starting to feel eerie. The tension is thick and the moves are serious. A lot is happening right now, and this story is far from over. This channel is on the path to 100,000, and every single one of you plays a part in that. So make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video or live drop. Also, hit that hype button. It's free, but it means a lot and helps the channel grow. Now let me know your honest opinion. Is this a ruthless business play by 50? Or is he just handling his enemies like anyone would when money and reputation are on the line? If someone keeps coming at you sideways, is buying them out a smart strategy? These are real questions. How is it possible that people don't fully own their platforms? Who actually owns the space? What contracts are in place? I'm not knocking renting or business setups at all, but when you're dealing with a heavyweight who can flip the whole board, things can turn messy fast. Get in the comment section, share this video, and let's chop it up.